Alright guys, so it's been a while since we shot a video. Just want to give you an update on the last two clutches that we had from last year, our 2016 season, which we're starting the video off on, and that was an awesome pose that he had. Is a Super Phantom Blackhead, product of a Phantom Blackhead and a Phantom. The clutch was kind of interesting. I didn't really know what I had at first, which is the reason why the video was so delayed. I needed these guys to do a little maturing before I could figure it out. This guy is much darker than his sibling. He definitely has the Blackhead gene in him. His sister did not. So that was the reason why we had such a delay. I don't really want to disrupt him. But the other curiosity, I guess, that we got in this clutch was his sister, which is this girl who's not going to stay still, guaranteed. She kind of looks ghost-like, but there wasn't ghost on either side of the pairing. So I don't know if mom was retaining something or what the deal was. I've had people tell me she's got red gene in her. My line doesn't have red gene, so we are not really sure where it came from, unless there's something recessive hidden in the Phantom, like I said. This is just unexplainable at the moment. So she's going to be staying back, and we're going to try to figure her out. As you can see, she's really light. She does shed clean, so it might be some kind of ghost that I didn't know was in my collection. But it's very curious. Whether or not he has that gene is a different story. But I hatched two Phantoms that have a really light appearance. They don't shade clean, but I don't know. I can't really explain everything that happened in this clutch, which is one of the reasons for the delayed video. So obviously more breeding to be done. With one answer or one result comes several more questions. So male, female, and that's all that's left from this clutch. So we're going to jump to the other clutch that hatched out. So this here, the clutch we're going to go at now is a Phantom Blackhead to a Blackhead head ghost. So what we have here is, I believe, a Phantom Blackhead. Kind of looks similar to Dad. The cloud-like patterns coming up the sides. They're not really alien heads. You know, they do have rings in them. They look like donuts. So I'm kind of leaning to think that this is just a Phantom Blackhead. It took me a while to arrive at that. If you kind of give it a little look here, you'll see that the side pattern, the belly comes up, the whites kind of flare. That's not uncommon, especially as you move closer to the tail, for the Phantom Blackheads that I've been hatching. But this animal is pretty sweet. She's definitely something that I was contemplating whether or not it was the Super, but when she's got some more age on her and did a little bit more maturing, we were able to tell that she was indeed just a Blackhead Phantom. So I'm going to get her sister out for comparison if she stays still. Troy, you want to give me a hand there? So this is the sister. As you can see, very much different. This thing is just wicked dark and kind of low pattern on the sides. The alien heads, donuts, are even more reduced on this girl. Kind of chained out, funky looking. I do know I have ringer gene floating through some of my animals. I don't really disclose that when I'm talking about them, because I'm not an expert on figuring it all out, and there's always variation. But what I always look for is the other indications of what's going on in an animal. And if you could peel back. I got it. Just focus on her. I'll put this one away. These guys are super movie, I'm sorry, squirming all over the place. So if you kind of give this one a good look, you got more of this super wicked splatter look to the belly. It's really neat. This animal, this girl is really cool. This is definitely a super phantom, or super blackhead phantom. Sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time. And it's just dark. Is the camera picking that up, Troy?
For the most part.
This girl is probably the darkest snake I have in my collection. And for that matter, it's definitely an eye catcher when you're looking at the collection. So, I said I had some anomalies. The other anomaly from that clutch was this girl, who is displaying similar coloration as the one that I said, the ghost looking one. Definitely got red in there. Someone's like, oh, that's the red gene. You know, it's not the red gene. And just the abrupt change of it, the black back look to it. I think this is a super blackhead with something else going on. Whether it's a super ringer gene, blackhead, or super blackhead, or what the deal may be. The side pattern, again, and the quick transition from blush to black is just astounding. I wish I had more answers. This was the reason I held off on doing these update videos, because I didn't know what I was dealing with. And I'm sick of saying I don't know what I have, but you know, this is kind of uncharted territory. I don't really know too many examples that are out there to see all the variation that the super blackhead can bring. So, is it a super blackhead? I think so, but I can't explain the side pattern, which looks like someone took a shotgun to it. So, if you guys like that video, we're going to be trying to get some more videos up here. We just had 3 recorded ovulations. One's in prelay shed at the moment. We've got some more of our Python going Postle exclusive genes developing over here. 2 of the females are holding eggs of our test projects, so we'll see what ends up coming of those. We've had positive results from last year, and we're banking on it again this year. So stay tuned, guys. We definitely have a lot of fun stuff coming up, and we appreciate your continued support. Feel free to find us on Facebook if you're not already there. Like, subscribe, and definitely comment, because that's the reason that we're still doing this. So, till next time, guys.